everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to talk about this Ovation 5-quart stand mixer. I have had so many requests to do a review on this mixer. I wanted to wait until I had used the mixer for quite some time to give an honest review. Now when I purchased this mixer, I used my own money. This video is not sponsored. So I purchased this mixer with my own money when my old mixer went on the blinks, and I knew my old mixer was kind of on the blinks, so I started doing my research. One thing I knew that I wanted in a mixer was a glass bowl. The reason I wanted the glass bowl was because I know that I will, in me doing my videos, I wanted you guys to be able to easily see the ingredients as they were being mixed up. So that's one thing that I knew I wanted, was a glass bowl, and that was pretty much the only thing that I was really specific about as it pertained to my wants. For whatever reason, I didn't want a KitchenAid. I've never owned a KitchenAid, but for whatever reason, at that particular time, I didn't want a KitchenAid. So I started doing my research. I came across this one. I purchased it online at Walmart.com. So I've had it a little over a year. I actually received it on December the 4th, 2021. When I purchased it online, this color is considered gray. I paid $402.81. So before I did this video, I said, let me go check online. Let me just look and make sure it's still out there. See what the price is. When I checked today, it's January 2023. The gray one is listed for $299.88. They also have a color that they're calling red, which looks like this. Looks more burgundy to me, but I don't know, maybe it looks more red in person. The red one is listed for $332.07. So definitely less than what I paid for, okay? So it's not going to take me long to do this review, because the only thing that I do with my mixer, I use it for mixing cakes, and I'll use it for mixing like batter for my pies. That's pretty much it. You can also use it to mix dough. I don't do any type of dough or making breads like that, where you would need that dough hook, so I cannot speak on that. So what I'm going to do is go through as I'm going through each part of the mixer. I'm going to use my little booklet here so I won't forget anything. But as I'm going through the mixer and the parts, I'll let you know as I'm going through everything what I like and what I don't like, okay? So let's see. First thing I really like is that this caught my attention too, that it has this easy pour funnel. As you can see, it's detachable. You just lift it right out. It makes it easy for me to pour my ingredients in here, and I think that's just really cool. So that was something that I really liked about it as well. This is called an easy pour funnel. I also like the tilt head lift handle, and that's this part right here. So when you do the little release lever, you can use your hand to kind of push it up. All right. I definitely love the 360 splash guard as well. It too is detachable. You guys, sometimes if you've experienced pouring like flour in and it kind of poofs up, or either sometimes I've added liquid and in the beginning it kind of splashes, this has definitely helped to keep the liquid from splashing everywhere. So this is another feature that I really like. Now it also has a work light. The work light is up under here. You guys, that caught my attention too, but when I'm in here working and the light's on, I really can't tell the work light is on, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was a really cool feature. Then we have our speed control dial here on the side, and of course you just turn the dial. One thing about when I'm mixing, you can release the lever and open it as it's still on, okay? So that's something that you have to be careful about. And then this is the accessory attachment shaft, and this is just where, of course, you add your attachments that you're using to mix. This here, as I've already said, is the tilt head least reliever on the side. You just push it down. You know, you really don't have to hold it, but of course it gives it support, you know, when you hold it here, so it won't just kind of open and flop like it just did. I love my glass bowl. I love the fact that it's glass. What I do not like is that the glass bowl is heavy. Considering the mixer that I was using, y'all, this bowl is really heavy. It's heavy for me. So for some of our seniors that like to bake, this bowl is heavy. Not only, speaking of heavy, not only is the bowl heavy, the whole mixer is heavy. That's something I do not like. I used to take my old mixer on and off of my countertop. Whenever I got through baking, I would move it. This is extremely heavy. I don't know. I probably could have found out how much it weighed, the weight of this mixer, and I didn't, but heavy. That's exactly what it is, heavy. Also, when I went online to check the price, there was a review that mentioned do not break the glass bowl because there are no replacements. No replacement parts. So if you break the bowl, that means that your mixer is really useless, and I didn't know that, so that was interesting to go back and read. All right, I don't know if that review was out there before I purchased this mixer or not, but I thought that was real interesting that there are no replacement parts. Okay, the bowl, there's also this clamping plate down here where when you sit the bowl in, you twist it and it keeps the bowl in, okay? And then I also like that there is storage for the cord. So you can push the cord in to store it so it won't be hanging all on the counter. All right, I like that feature as well. Let's see. Okay. As it pertains to the accessories, you have your flat beater. We have the whisk. Here is the dough hook. I've already mentioned the easy pour funnel. I love the fact that there is a bowl lid, okay? So if I'm fixing something and I need to, you know, leave it in the bowl for a while, it has a lid. I love that feature as well. I've already mentioned the splash guard. And then the other attachments, we have an egg separator. And then you can just sit that here, break your egg, and it'll separate it. Then we have a grater. Put the grater here, and you can grate directly down in the bowl. Let's see, is that it? I think that's pretty much it. The dial goes up to, as it pertains to speed, let's see, it goes up to 10. I don't like the fact that it's loud. I guess most mixers are. You guys let me know about the KitchenAid, because I've seen some videos where people are mixing and they're talking and the mixer doesn't sound loud. So is the KitchenAid really not loud? I know I'm supposed to be talking about the Ovation, this mixer, but I'm just curious. I'm just curious because sometimes I wish as I'm doing my videos I could talk while I'm mixing, but I can't. You know, I think I've tried that before, and the mixer is just too loud, and I'm not going to compete with trying to talk over a mixer. So I would like to know that. I think that's about it. I do miss, and I don't know if it's because I'm old school, I miss the mixer with the 2 beaters where you have to use the 2 attachments. I don't necessarily care for these kind of attachments, and that's probably why I never really considered a KitchenAid. But again, when I was looking for a mixer because mine broke, conked out on me, I wanted something with a glass bowl. So if you all have any suggestions, share and let me know. But other than that, I think it's an absolutely beautiful piece, like I said, of machinery. I mean, it's sleek. It makes a statement. But, and it's done me well. It's done me well. I've been using it a year. So I have no complaints other than, that's the main thing, I just think it's absolutely too heavy. And I guess if you had it sitting on some type of kitchen cart or something, then you know that you could roll in and out, but you know you would have to pick it up and move it. Oh gosh, I mean extremely heavy. So if you need a mixer and you're gonna have to move it back and forth and you don't want something heavy, honey, this one is heavy. It's really heavy. It comes also with this Ovation cookbook. So there are recipes in this cookbook that you can use, but that burgundy is pretty, y'all. That's kind of like the whole, not burgundy, it's listed as red, but it looks burgundy to me. Okay, so, and again, that no replacement parts, like I don't know if that review was out there before I purchased my mixer, but that kind of gives you pause for concern, because sometimes stuff happens, and if you break the bowl, then okay, is that it? I was going to say something else. Oh, I think I read somewhere too where, if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere that some of the KitchenAid accessories are interchangeable. I'm not sure about that either, but anywho, that's about it. So that's my experience with this mixer. This little thing, what is this on the side? I saw that too. Some of you, I know if you have, I think it's where you can add some type of attachment or something to the side. But again, I don't use it for that. Only thing I use it really for is baking cakes and maybe mixing up some sweet potato pie batter. And I'm not even seeing in the book what that's for. I'm sure it's probably in here somewhere. But y'all, that's it. So that's my review on this mixer. And again, I just think that's the main thing. It's heavy. It's heavy and it's loud. Other than that, I think it's a great mixer. But again, you guys, please let me know as it pertains to the KitchenAid if they're really just not that loud, because I do want to get another mixer at some point. You never know when this one may conk out, so it's always good to have, I think, another mixer. But so you guys let me know. Give me the deets on the KitchenAid, and maybe I'll be purchasing another mixer sometime soon. So hopefully whatever I shared was informative enough. I'm sorry I don't do more with the mixer. That's all I do, honey, is mix up cakes. So that's about it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I already look forward to you joining me again next time. Bye.